Good afternoon, children. How are you all today? You're all welcome. You're all welcome back again to Auntie Justina's Kids Corner storytelling. Hope you enjoyed it. Today it's gonna be with a difference. Today the story is gonna be about ants. Just want to ask you, what do you learn about the story you listened to the other time, or the story you listened to last week? If you don't understand anything about the story, you can comment or ask questions down below, and then I will be really willing to answer to your questions and explain to you what is the moral of the storytelling and why I want to tell stories. So before going too deep, let me just start. I hope you're all attentively listening to this beautiful story today. Once upon a time, there was an ant colony in a village called Zing Zing. In that colony lived millions of ants, but in groups. In this beautiful colony lived the queen, who thought that it is really time for them to prepare for food searching before she starts to lay her eggs. So she called one of the soldiers and informed him to spread the news out. It would be a very hectic year for the workers. So it's really better that they start a little bit earlier. One day, while the sun was shining, the weather was really beautiful, the queen got a report from one of the soldiers that there is a particular group of ants that spend most of their time relaxing under the shade, discussing that this time around they are not helping with anything. They are not going to help even to pick up a pin. They're not going to do it this time at all. Oh, the queen was in a shock to hear that, but she said nothing, not even a word. But until it was time to blow the horn announcement for the date for them to start searching for food, the leader of the lazy ants wasn't really interested at all, but he just kept on whispering to the others, don't worry, we'll all have lots of food to eat, and it's gonna be year around. We're gonna have food to eat. His followers answered, yes, we trust in you. Few weeks later, the queen hatched her eggs, and it's now time for the slaves, together with the rest of the ants, to start searching for food. And at the same time, they have to build their ant hills. Every day, they worked very hard under the hot burning sun until the ant hill was finally built and fully packed with seeds, plants, dry seeds with nectar to build them up with protein. The lazy ants were busy dancing, sucking nectar from one flower to another, singing loud to themselves, why can't we be free now? Why can't we be free now? They were singing to themselves, to each other. So they didn't participate at all. They didn't. But gradually, winter was around the corner. The leaves have started falling down from the trees. It was really cold, and it's now time for them to keep themselves warm, eat good food, and get fat. Unfortunately, the queen gave orders to the soldiers that all those who didn't take part or walk to search for food when the weather was beautiful should not enter the ant hill. Oh, no. And why? Asked the lazy ant. Why? He repeated, why? "Look at me," he said to the soldier. "Why?" The soldier asked him, "Where were you when we were working very hard, gathering food and building the ant hill?" The lazy ant answered, "Oh, we were enjoying the sunshine because life is too short. Is anything wrong with that?" "Not at all, no, no, no," answered the soldier. "But then it's now time for you and your followers to find a solution." The lazy ants were disappointed and sad. They asked for forgiveness, or they started asking the soldier, "Please, please, please, it will never repeat itself again." "Uh-huh," said the soldier. "I know, but it's too late because the queen has already given her word and I can't go against her word. It would have been worth it now if you did like the others did before." The lazy ant shook his head and said to his followers, "Never mind, we will live and will survive. Let's leave the anthill now. But we will return, and when we do that, it would be dangerous." So they walked in a straight line and left. After they left, the soldiers protected the queen and the rest of the humble ants, and they lived happily ever after in their anthill in Zing Zing. So that's the end of the story, and I hope that you enjoy my story. So, children, what have you learned about the story? Write down your questions or write down your answers. If you are not sure, ask your parents. I will be very willing to answer to your questions. Love you all. See you next week. Bye.